Hi everyone, Robin Romano here. I have the honor and privilege of being the CEO at Distress Center Calgary and getting to celebrate 40 years of ConnecTeen. Come along with us on our journey and get to find out a little bit more about how we have evolved and adapted over the last 40 years.
My name is Janet Boswell.
My name is Katie Black.
My name is Krista Morose.
Hi everyone, we're Tegan and Sarah.
My name is Jessica Cope-Williams.
My name is Desiree Harder.
My name is Ultimish.
I began training in January of 1984.
I was involved in Teen Line starting in 1986.
The Distress Center was situated in the old Beltline in the old Y building, and there were tiny little basement windows.
What I remember are little things like the phones that we used, because they were old style phones. At the very beginning, they didn't even have push buttons. They had those dials that you stuck your finger in and rotated around.
What I most remember about those early days was the popcorn. You'd have to stop when a call would come in. Crunch, crunch, crunch wasn't good on a crisis line.
My experience with Teen Line was transformative for me. It was the first professional job that I ever had. Just like that poster we see that, you know, everything I learned in kindergarten. For me, everything I learned about being a professional, about being a social worker, about being a contributing citizen, I learned from working in the teen program with Teen Line at the Distress Center.
My experience with the Teen Line was actually very profound. I knew it was going to be helpful to me professionally, but also personally, because I was always that kind of a kid whose friends spoke to them about their troubles or problems, and tended to be one of those sorts of support people.
I have really fond memories of being a volunteer with Teen Line. It really gave me a sense of feeling good about what I was doing to help the community, about being there for other young people who were struggling with whatever their issues, and they could have a friendly voice on the other side of the line. Somebody who was close to their own age, who had maybe been through some of the same things, but could really be there to just listen and to provide some support.
When I think of the Teen Line, I only have fond memories, and I'm just so grateful that we were pushed to get involved in our community when we were so young. I think it's informed the way that we think about volunteering and social justice, since that was sort of our first foray into caring about our community, and I'm so grateful for it.
I think ConnecTeen is an essential part of Calgary's mental health response. We want every youth in Calgary to feel like they have somebody who they can be connected to and trust, and we know that sometimes youth feel like they don't have that. And that's where ConnecTeen is so important, that no kid in Calgary, no youth in Calgary has to go through any experience entirely alone. This was a place where I felt the most belonging that I ever felt in my life until that point. And I feel like that experience that I've had, that sense of belonging among people committed to a cause, is so much what I want to do in my work now.
I was a really young professional when I was managing and kind of supporting ConnecTeen, so I learned a lot very quickly that I have carried with me throughout my career so far. I'm still in touch with a number of the volunteers who volunteered with me back in 10 years ago when I was with ConnecTeen. So, and some of those volunteers have turned into friends, which has been really cool.
I'd say ConnecTeen has taught me a lot about the person I am and the person I want to be. It showed me the things I was capable of. I used to think a lot that I was just too introverted to really connect with people, and that I really couldn't help them in a very meaningful way. Yet here, I could see that it is possible, that I can connect with people and care for them and still be an introverted person. And for me, the more I do this line of work, the more I feel like it's what I want to continue doing outside of ConnecTeen once I do outgrow the program, and wanting to continue this work and continue this volunteering and not let this experience end in a few years.